Hi here! In this video, husband and I make a bed frame and a headboard to match the nightstands that we made. Husband designed everything and he cut all of the maple plywood boards and all of the maple. And then he ran the maple through the planer. Then we chatted about how the posts will look and how things will attach to them.
That way the rail's down below the end of the mattress too, down below the mattress that much too. Plus it's a couple inches out. So that means your feet won't get in the way. How's that?
And husband cut the dados where they needed to go on each post. Then he ran them over a router to chop off those sharp edges. Then he sanded them all. And I helped with the sanding too. He attached some support feet to the boards that the box springs will sit on. And began assembling the headboard and footboard of the bed frame. He also used the CNC to make this plaque to fit in the foot part of the frame. And here he is painting it black. Then he added those little wooden plugs in the screw holes, and I think they look really nice. Not sure why this is blurry, but he added shellac to all of those boards, and he put that CNC piece in the footboard area, and then he sanded off all the excess black paint. Then we loaded it up on our little side-by-side, and he drove it to the house. And he put it all together while I was talking on the phone, so he got no help from me. Sorry, hub, but good job.
So this is the basic frame. I'm going to put the baseboards in and then put the mattress and everything back on, and then I will build the top part. So when the top goes on, this whole frame will come out about 10 inches because it will be a shelf with some doors. So this will bring this all out a little bit further, and this works pretty good for now.
Next was building the headboard. First we set them up how they were going to go, and then we glued and placed some screws into the pocket holes. Then we measured and cut the backer. We made sure it was square, and husband drove in some brad nails. Then we laid it down so he could brad nail all around it. Next was adding the shelf, so we put some pocket holes in the ends. We will have one space or cubby on each side that will have a door and then a shelf in the center. So we used the boards that will be one of the walls for those cubbies as a placement holder for the shelf. Then we laid it back down and glued and nailed all those in place. Then we snapped a line and he nailed along the line to secure that shelf board. Then we cut and planed the face frames. Then I put glue on all the areas while husband secured the face frames with brad nails. Next he was making the doors, and he was measuring them while I was looking at the wood. And I found this piece with a great knot. So he routed the same design as on our nightstand drawers. I was giving Wally some love while he adjusted the bit for the second pass. I sanded those and then sanded any uneven parts anywhere else. Then Hub added the hardware to the doors and put them on. And he drilled the hole for the handle, and I checked it out real quick and took it off, and we took it all off for applying the shellac. But first I added a verse on the back side of the doors. Husband chose John 14:6, which said, Jesus said to him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father but through me. And I chose Romans 16:19, part of it, which says, but I want you to be wise in what is good and innocent in what is evil. Then I applied shellac over everything, and I used a rag and I wiped it on. This stuff dries really quickly, so after about an hour I was able to sand it with 400.
Feel this.
I was amazed how it felt when I sanded it, so I had husband feel the difference between the quick sanding versus no sanding.
And now.
Oh, wow.
That, all I'm doing is this. That's it.
It just feels so cool. Then we put the doors back on and some little fuzzy felt pads to absorb the closing noise. Then loaded that up on the side-by-side and took it down to the house. And I loved on Gibbs while I was waiting. Then we hauled it into the bedroom and put it in place, and husband made some plywood boxes for it to sit on in between the posts. And he secured it into the posts. Then we put the mattress on and put it all back together. And then Hub added some battery-operated lights too, which are really nice. And here it is, all done with the lights on in the back, and we have a little bench for the puppy dogs. And so here it is with the bench moved away so that you can see the for all time little sign that husband put on the footboard. And then those nice little plugs he put on there, and his door with a verse, and my door with the verse, and those neat lights he put in that we can just reach up and turn on. I think it looks pretty awesome. So thanks for joining us, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye!